quick update on my replaced Intel 14900K CPU. The CPU arrived from Intel a couple of days ago. I made sure that it's all factory seal unopened. I checked the warranty on it. On this replacement CPU, Intel gave me 5 years and 15 days warranty on it. I took some pictures, I put it on eBay, and a CPU was sold in a matter of hours. I disclosed that was not a new purchase. I am not a reseller. This was a warranty replacement from Intel straight. I even put it in the link from the previous video, and the buyer was happy with the price, happy with the product, so everything worked out great. I decided not to keep the CPU. My previous CPU, the 12900K, still, I had it on a shelf. I just dropped it on a PC ever since mine started having issues, and as of today, I'm pretty happy with the older CPU. I decided to wait until the new Ultra family will be available, and then I'm just gonna switch to the Ultra at this point. Hopefully it's gonna be out by the end of the year. I'm assuming since there is a potential issue with the 14900K CPU, the price already went down. Sometimes Best Buy or Micro Center was selling it for $499. I'm pretty sure as soon as the Ultra will come out, this price will even drop further down. So I thought this is a good time for me to sell the CPU. So about 4 weeks ago, I went to supporttickets.intel.com, and I'm suggesting you to do the same thing if you have any issues based on a previous video and a comments below. This is better than opening up a ticket via email, because there's going to be a lot of emailing back and forth between you and Intel. And if you go to supporttickets.intel.com, it's almost work like a chat, and everything with the attachment, with the transcript, with every single communication back and forth between you is going to be down in one place, and you can just scroll down and see what was going on. So it's much easier to find out where are we at the process, or look at previously sent or submitted information. So just to start a ticket, Intel made it easy. All I had to do is get the serial number, the product ID from the box. For the CPU, I'm doing a warranty claim on it. Also had to install the Intel Support Assistant, which is a small application. It just goes out to Intel. If you have anything Intel related hardware inside your PC, it will automatically checks for the latest update, downloads it, and also has a capability to create or generate a small report, like a 2 or 3 page report, which actually just contains who's the manufacturer for your motherboard, what kind of firmware are you running on, what kind of RAM configuration you have, what kind of operating system you have, what kind of additional cards you have, very basic stuff, and attach this, and also take a photo with a cell phone or with a screenshot from a potential issue what you are having. Actually, I never had any blue screen, so that was not an option for me. My computer just randomly rebooted at the most inconvenient time as possible. The funniest thing is, when I was setting up the first time the Intel RMA ticket, I typed everything in, I attached the report and the image, and before I could hit submit, the computer crashed. I had to start it again, and from that point I had to open Word, type everything in Word, which had the autosave feature on, and then just paste it into Intel, and finally was able to submit a ticket. Also, sometimes when you do that, the Intel site has a banner on it telling you that they are having higher than normal cases and everything is slowed down. Sometimes the website not responding for minutes or unable to completely load, so just be aware of it. And at the end, my PC was randomly crashing between 3 to 6 times every single day. I'm assuming if I would use the CPU longer, I would have probably more crashes, because it only took me 4 weeks to get to this point. After 3 months, the CPU was working almost flawlessly, and then it started once a week, and then every couple times a day, and then multiple times a day, and then 3 to 6 times a day, and it was just keep bumping itself up regardless of the crashing. So at the end of the day, I'm pretty happy how everything turned out. It doesn't matter if it's a laptop manufacturer, a video card, a motherboard, a washing machine, a dryer, or a car, or an airplane. At one point, even the most reliable manufacturer will run into some sort of issue like this. And I know Intel might not handle this at the beginning as it should have been, but by the time we get to August, and in my case, at least with the support person I work with, there were no crazy requirements. They didn't require me to do any further troubleshooting. They just took my word and believed me, and that was the case. My CPU was really crashing and really having a hard time, and it was frustrating because I was doing video editing. At 1 o'clock in the morning, I walked away from a computer. I hit render before I left, and I was hoping by 6 or 7 a.m. by the time I get back to the PC, the video will be fully rendered, ready to be uploaded. And of course, the computer crashed. The render never finished. Had to start it again. Finally went through it. I hit upload to YouTube, and 20 minutes later the computer crashed again, had to start all over again. So that was frustrating. Intel said that they tested all these CPUs like really firmly, and they believe that there's going to be no issue with the new CPU what I just received. But I didn't want to take any chances. I already lost so much production time. I'm just a YouTuber on a side. This is a non-supported channel, and just the frustration, whatever went into this, I don't want to risk it. I'm happy with my old CPU, so it made sense for me to wait for the Ultra and then just go with the Ultra CPU in the next couple months. So 4 weeks, as I said, from the day I opened until the CPU arrived. A couple of things that I can suggest you to do, and which makes everybody's life is probably easier. First of all, go to supportticket.intel.com, as you can see it in here on the screen, and use this link. Open a ticket through this. The second time is when they're going to ask you about what kind of CPU replacement would you like to have. If they find out that you're covered by warranty and everything checks out, one of them is standard warranty replacement, which I ended up going with. Once everything is traded out, I want to send my CPU in. Once the CPU arrived, they're going to ship the CPU out for free, a fully closed, brand new, unopened CPU, and they providing you a shipping label, a prepaid shipping label. Do not ship your CPU in. Wait for that. I did not get that for a few days. I had to poke them, I think, twice about the shipping label. If you got the shipping label, it's Intel's responsibility to receive the shipping once you dropped it off at UPS. You got nothing to do with that. It has their own insurance on it. It's prepaid, so you don't have to worry about it. If the shipment gets lost, it's not going to be on you, it's going to be on them, because that's their shipping label. So that's the second major key. The third thing, which I found it out and other people are commenting, when they receive your CPU, you're going to get like a shipping slip, like little document via email, and it says like, okay, your CPU serial number is 1234567 and the product ID, whatever, and you're gonna get a replacement CPU, and a serial number for that CPU is 1235467, the same exact thing what you just sent in. So I got super confused, like it stated that it's going to be a new replacement CPU, but it had my original serial number on it. So I was like, are they sending my CPU back? And somebody said the same thing yesterday, that it happened to him as well, that Intel stated like, okay, we're going to send you a new CPU, and the new CPU serial number is the same thing what you had before. That's not gonna be the case. It was a completely different serial number. When I look through more emails, I see that the serial number at one point changed to the actual serial number CPU what I received. So no worries if that's going to happen to you. And there is another option to do a cross shipping or a rapid replacement. For $25 non-refundable fee, Intel just sends you the CPU out in advance, but charge your credit card for a full amount, because when you ship your CPU back to Intel, they're going to release that charge, and if they never get your CPU for some reason, you're not going to get your money back. But this could have cut down this whole process by a week. And again, since I was already up and running with my old CPU, this was not a rush for me. If you are somebody, a creator or somebody who needs a PC rapidly back up and running without any crashing, yeah, it's going to be at least 3 weeks at this point, based on my experience and other people commenting on the previous video. If there is any way I can help you or have any question, please let me know in the comment section. And as always, thank you so much for your time. I'll see you at the next video. Scott's out.